On this week's episode, we have the Mariah Fashion Report because she has been out serving looks.
And we have the return of the sports report. That and more coming right up.
This is the Mariah Report. News, pop culture, and all things Mariah Carey.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Martin Burgess.
And I'm Dan Enriquez.
And here we are reporting the Mariah Carey news of the week. And we're still catching up on things. There's been a lot of articles that came out recently. Some about Butterfly 25 and some other rankings that we need to be discussing. So we're talking about those things too.
Yes, but I want to start with what the kids have been saying, that she's out here serving the looks.
Yes, she is.
She is mother. That's what I see everyone on Twitter saying.
Mother. Yes. Well, here's the thing. I think I'm vibing with her not being in Atlanta anymore. I'm vibing with New York Mariah.
I've always vibed with New York Mariah. She's my favorite.
Right? Me too now. I think
she's always been my favorite.
Yes.
Just like, remember that one time when she got on the subway in that blue dress?
Yes.
That was iconic. Yes, that was iconic moments. But like whenever she's just doing anything in New York, it's always like, I don't know, it just feels like home. Because it is.
It is, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so let's start there. So she was out. We don't really know what she was doing, but she was giving us some beautiful looks. I mean, we've been discussing the past few weeks about how gorgeous she looked at the Global Citizens Festival, and she has been keeping it up. Okay, she has not let us down. The hair, the makeup, the ensembles, all of it.
It's sort of giving me early Lucius Tom, like #beautiful era vibes.
Ooh, yes. It is giving a little bit of that, but it's also giving me a little bit of like maybe like Caution, just a little, because she was looking good at Caution.
Well, remember, so the shirt that she wore that you alerted me to was actually a mini dress. I thought it was a t-shirt. We have seen her
on.
Yes. We've seen her wear that to one. I think Jay-Z had a brunch or something, a Rock Nation brunch.
Yeah. Yes. And she had the Oprah earrings on.
That brunch.
Yes. And I think that was right before Caution. I think that was like a 2018 moment.
Yes.
So that's the first time
are we sensing a new album then? Just a new album look?
Why? Because
about to come out.
She recycled it, so it must be. I don't know. I mean, she's gearing up for something because, like, when Mariah is doing like giving us the high glam looks, something's going on.
That's like a paparazzi look.
Yeah, like we don't know where she was going in that Louis Vuitton dress, which you thought was a t-shirt, but that's okay. But she was doing something because she wasn't going to the grocery store, girl.
Right.
Okay, because she was serving the looks. Okay, and I loved it. I actually think, like, if you put the two moments side by side, I think the look she gave us this time around was better because she had the glasses, the hair was down, she had like the long trench. I loved this look better. The other one was fabulous and loved it, but I love a high pony.
The other one was more casual.
Yeah. Very brunch.
Very brunch. It was a brunch. Yes.
And this was like the nighttime version of it.
Right. Exactly.
So I loved it. I loved it. I thought she looked amazing.
Yes. I agree. Good to see her out and about.
Absolutely. And then
but also, like, if you're in Atlanta, you can't really do that moment of like leaving your New York apartment. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
like that's a good. The whole look is good.
You got to drive down the driveway. You got to open up the gates, but you're already in the car. So the paparazzi. They're getting
nothing.
It's
not the same.
Nothing is the same. Absolutely nothing. So it's just not happening.
Yeah.
But then the other look she gave us, she went out for dinner to a steakhouse, which I'm unfamiliar with that steakhouse. I don't know if it's been there forever, if it's new, who knows.
It seems like it's a thing.
But yeah, people go there. Apparently it's like the best steakhouse over there in New York, and she was looking for that prime meat. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Okay, so that look, she gave us another phenomenal look. I don't know who designed the dress. It could be a Balmain, it could be a this, it could be a that. But again, like fierce, beautiful, gorgeous.
Yes, but this is giving us classic Mariah looks when there's that sexiness involved, which
Yes.
I think kind of vanished a little bit.
Yeah. There
So she's
yeah,
bringing
you're
that back.
right. There is like a sexiness to it, like
Hmm.
an elevated, sophisticated sexiness.
Right.
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
Uh-huh.
I'm here for it
Yes,
because it
yes.
was it was like sheer we've seen her in something very similar to this, once or twice before, where, like, you can sort of, like, see through things, like,
Hmm.
horizontal, like, see-through moments,
Hmm.
but this was, like, a beautiful floor. I loved it. I loved everything about it.
It was good.
It was good. It was
It was like a
great.
real subtle scandal in the dress. Very subtle.
Very subtle, but she worked it perfectly and
Looked
beautifully.
great. Yes.
And Brian was
But
there. Ugh.
we'll also keep in mind that when she's in real life, I'm sure the dress isn't so see-through. There's a big flash getting flashed at her, so it's more see-through.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
nighttime
That
wherever
is
she
true.
is.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. And
Mhm.
also, if you look at the restaurant, I forget the name of it, sorry, but, if you look at their Instagram, they have a photo of Mariah inside,
I saw
and you
that.
can see that she has, like her hair is, like, clipped up, but
Mhm.
she knew those photographers were outside, so
Oh,
when she
yes.
stepped out, honey, she was like, "Well, alright, Imma give y'all what you came for."
Mhm.
So the hair was down, the glasses, all of it, like,
Mhm.
she was on the runway.
Yes, she knows what to do.
Yes, always, always. She's giving us looks, 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 and honestly, that's the thing, like, I don't know what she's doing, going to dinner, going to a recording studio, whatever, going to visit a friend, honey, when she's serving the looks, I'm here for all of it,
Mhm.
all of it. Just a good
Mhm.
picture of Mariah leaving the house sets me good for the whole day at least. Simple, easy to please.
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, you
We need
know,
the
all the
content.
lambs
We
know.
need the content for Instagram.
Yes, exactly. But now I feel like she has that new pair of favorite sunglasses. It's the Louis Vuitton sunglasses that she wears like all the time now,
Mhm.
which look good on her. You know how like back in like the late 90s or even like early 2000s, she always had like her one pair of sunglasses that she was just wearing
The
everywhere.
black Gucci sunglasses.
Mhm. Mhm. And now she has these and I was like, "All right, girl. I see she has found her favorite pair." And I like them.
She's
I
had
like
the
them.
occasional favorite sunglasses of the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
I will
thing.
say, remember a few weeks ago when she came out of the house and then she had, like, those heart-shaped sunglasses?
Yes.
Not my favorite.
I I'm with you. I prefer these ones.
Yeah, not my favorite, but hey, you gotta give everything a try. You gotta give everything a try. Um,
Do you mean the
but s
butterfly-shaped ones?
oh, were they butterfly shaped? I thought they were, like, sideways hearts.
No, I think they're butterflies.
Oh, okay. You know what? I wasn't paying too much attention because I was like, "I don't like them." I thought they were hearts, like, but hearts, like, on the side, like, to the side. Okay, butterfly, get it. I get it now. I get it.
Okay, good.
But speaking of trying new things, we have the sports report because Mariah is
Yes.
over there in the sports world now again.
Dipping back into it.
N
So, this is
Yes, tell us everything because I really don't know much.
well, FIFA is a huge global organization. It's a sports thing. Honestly, I don't know much about them either. They do get caught in the scandals, though. That is a thing.
Oh,
Yes, all kinds of like stuff. You can
probably
Google it.
because there's just so much money being, thrown
Mi-
around over there.
I
There's
think in the billions or hundreds
oh,
of millions.
oh,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure.
But this was an interesting fact. Yeah, we have to look up what the hell FIFA is around here.
I mean, yes, here, we might call it the sports report, but we have to Google that stuff first, okay? We have to
Yes.
Google it.
To give you some indication, in our notes, Dan wrote soccer cup. That's the topic.
It is the soccer cup. It is the World Cup, I guess, but whatever. And then, I guess it's the FIFA Cup.
The
Girl, it's all
FIFA
the
World Cup.
cups.
It is. Some sort of
Whatever
cup
cup it
happens.
is.
Anyway, this was interesting, I found. Founded in 1904 to provide unity now among national soccer associations, the International Federation of Football, or whatever, boasts 209 members, rivaling that of the United Nations, and is
Oh,
arguably the most prestigious sports organization in the world.
oh, wow. Well,
So,
I guess if you think about it, yeah.
so it's a big deal. It's like doing the Olympics,
Oh, that is big.
right?
Yeah.
Global,
So,
huge.
here, I guess in America, we think like, oh, what's like the biggest sports thing is like the Super Bowl. But the Super Bowl isn't world, you
For
know?
some reason, it goes world. I don't know why.
Yeah, but like world, people don't
Not,
play
but
in
like
it.
not like soccer though. Soccer
Yeah.
is
Soccer
wild,
is like the
huge.
world. But you know what? Since we're on the sports report,
Mm.
one little thing that we did not mention the other week was when Mariah was rehearsing for um Global Citizens Festival,
Hmm.
there was a photo, you can see it on our Instagram. She had a little baseball hat, but it wasn't a
Yes,
baseball hat. What are those hats called? If it's not a baseball hat, it's a cap.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, but it was a baseball cap, but it was the logo for the Los Angeles, soccer team.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it was because I went to that game with
Yes.
another lamb, so I
Yes.
know
Yes.
that logo, and I was like, "Oh, Mariah has that hat."
Do you think it was her hat, or she was just taking someone's hat?
It's probably Brian's hat.
Oh, it's Brian's hat.
He probably knows all the
He's from
sports and
LA
teams.
too.
Yeah. Is he? Oh, yeah, he is.
He's from
Yeah,
out
so
there.
he knows the LA soccer things. I
That makes
forgot the
sense.
name of them.
Okay. The LA.
You went to the game too.
I know. What are they called?
It's the LA.
Galaxies?
No, not the Galaxy. It's
Federation.
the LA something. I'm so sorry. You know, our friend Steven is gonna kill us for not knowing what it is because I had a fun time when he brought me, but I'm like, "I cannot remember the name of that." But she had the hat and it was
Okay.
soccer, so I'm just saying.
Got you. Okay. But it's
That's
probably,
it.
yes, you're right. It was his hat.
Yeah, it's probably his hat, but either way,
I
fun.
finally
So Mariah is in the soccer world.
She is. I finally saw a clip of the We Belong Together rehearsal. Have you seen them?
I don't I mean, yes, I think, but nothing that, like, sort of stands out in my mind.
Where she was just like doing the intro for We Belong Together.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh wait, listen to
Do you have
this.
it? Do you have it queued up over there?
And then she goes over and picks up a hat.
Oh, is that when she picks up the hat?
She puts the hat on.
Oh.
Now we know the mystery of the hat.
Yeah, there we have it. There we have it. Now we know soccer.
Yes, yes,
Now we
exactly.
know.
Yes.
Now we know. But back to the current sports report.
Mhm.
So the FIFA World Cup,
This
they
is
did
going
a
somewhere. Yes.
yes, we got this, kids. We got this.
Yes. Yes.
They did a commercial for the upcoming, tournament,
Mm-hmm.
and Mariah's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't know anything what was going on until she appeared, but I don't know what
I
was
think
happening.
the whole point of the ad was to promote the FIFA World Cup and to promote the fact that they've shifted the season into the Christmas season.
Oh, right, and they were saying, "Oh, we need, like, a big celebrity
Christmassy
name
things.
or something like this," and
Sean
Mariah was
Ham
like,
is playing Santa Claus. So we're
"Oh,"
doing Christmassy vibes. Who's a
mhm,
Christmas vibe?
and Mariah said she's very busy, this is her busy season.
Exactly. That's Mariah's
Okay,
line.
and that makes sense, that all makes sense,
Yes.
and it's cute, and she looked gorgeous.
But you know the FIFA has those big, big checks.
Yeah, you think they're gonna give Mariah one? Maybe she'll perform?
That would be a good check. That's the
That'll
check
be a
you want to
good
be
check.
getting.
That's because that check is gonna get you on everybody's TV screen around the globe
Globe.
because everybody
Yes.
is gonna be watching.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is gonna be watching.
Yes. All those soccer
Isn't
fans.
Yeah, like, isn't that where that one Shakira song comes from?
Uh, The one about Africa?
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yes, yes.
Yes, that's a bop. I forgot about
That's
it,
a
but
huge song. That was
wasn't
huge.
that, like, the anthem for the World Cup one year?
It was. You're
Yes.
right. See, we know things
You look at me, girl,
about
I know my soccer.
Uh-huh.
Shoot. So, yeah,
Yes.
maybe if Mariah,
Does a World
does
Cup
something,
song?
you never know. You never know. She
That
said she has a lot of things in the works.
that could be pretty
Just
wild.
saying. Just
Mariah doing a
saying.
World Cup song?
Big,
Big. That's pretty
big,
big.
huge, rich,
Yes.
money,
Yeah.
money.
And they're the kind of company that buys original songs from big stars.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they'll do it. I mean, if they got her in a commercial,
Mhm.
they're and, you never know. You never know where that could go. So that's cute and something to look forward to in the Christmas season.
And she loves to
Um,
tie a song to a sport, like Save the Day in the tennis.
yes, or let's not forget 100% from the Winter Olympics from whatever
Yes.
year that was, because
Right.
I love that song. I
Yes.
love that song because that video has Apollo Anton Ono in it, and I love him.
Mhm. Mhm.
All the figure skating, I love all of that.
Yes.
So, yeah, Mariah knows sports. She's been in the world for a minute.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But speaking very quickly of Christmas, let's also mention we mentioned last week, that she has her Christmas book coming out, The Little
Mhm.
Queen of Christmas. But we got some more illustrations
We got more
that Mariah
visuals.
unveiled on us, and they all look super cute.
Well, now I'm leaning back to, is it a thin kids book?
No, I think it's gonna be like one of those young adult books. It'll probably be something like 100 pages or like maybe 50 pages, but there'll be like a lot of, you know,
Pictures.
pictures in it.
Do
But
you mean like young adult, like Babysitter's Club? Young
yeah,
adult?
like that
Okay.
kind of stuff. Or
Goosebumps?
yeah, like Goosebumps.
Okay.
I love
The good old
some of these
Goosebumps?
kids nowadays don't know nothing about the Goosebumps, but the Goosebumps was where it's at.
Goosebumps, yes.
My only thing is, I love the book, can't wait for it. It's gonna be super cute. But I see now all these illustrations and I'm like, "Oh my god, this would actually be really cute as like, a half-hour little cartoon or like a 40-minute little cartoon over there on like Apple
Yes.
TV or a Netflix or a Hulu or any of the
Mhm.
streaming things."
Mhm.
If it was like a little cartoon, because that would be cute. Because actually all of it looks really well done.
Yeah. Well, that could be a future. She loves to remake something.
You could because everybody forgot about that other All I Want for Christmas Is You little cartoon thing she did a while ago, that movie, with Little
Oh,
Snowman.
yes, like the 3D animation.
Yeah. The Little Snowman was a cute song, though. That's a bop, but, like, this would be cuter, I think. I think this is cute.
Um, well, around Christmas, I do see, uh, you know, the old Christmas movie as a option. It pops up more frequently somehow. They know how to get me.
Every once in a while, they will get you. They will get you.
Um,
Yes,
okay, so keep an eye out for that. Like, this could be a big partnership for her? So maybe it's more than just the ad.
that's right.
It's maybe a
That's
whole
right.
deal. So let's keep an eye on it too.
We will keep an eye on that. And one thing we haven't been keeping an eye on are some of these uh, publications that have been out there where they're like ranking things and doing stuff like that. Now, a lot of times, if we don't cover something here on the actual podcast, it's because we've covered it over there on Patreon, where you get all the behind the scenes and things.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes we forget to bring it over this way.
Sometimes it happens.
It happens.
It
But
happens.
eventually it'll make its way here to the main platform.
Yes, because we remember what we didn't talk about, and someone else brings it up. Like we figure it out in the end.
Yes, exactly.
But if you want to support this show, because we do need the support, head over to patreon.com/the Mariah Report. You can sign up for $5, cancel anytime, no strings attached, nothing weird happens, and you get to access a whole ton of bonus content. You can now go watch me and Dan do the Hot Ones challenge on YouTube.
Oh,
But
yes.
it's in the Patreon only. And we also have our show called Unplugged, and you get this episode and a pre-show and after show, and it's just unedited fun times.
Yes, you hear all of the antics, all of the antics. So, like, the whole show, the
Yes.
whole kit and caboodle.
And we love to read our comments from the Patreon episodes. And so we always have like this ongoing conversation
Yes.
going,
So when we do
dialogue.
miss or forget something, or we like will give misinformation, oh, the lambs over there on Patreon, they will let us know.
We'll be
And
corrected.
we love it.
Yes.
We love it.
Yes. Yes. It's the backup
Listen,
team.
we can't remember everything.
I know. So the link is in the description. Go check it out when you have a
Yes.
moment.
So the big one that happened this previous few weeks was Pitchfork, which is a big sort of music publication.
Yeah.
And they did the top 250 songs of the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, of course Mariah's came in at number 1,
She
but it's like,
must.
you must. I mean, hello. She like devoured the 90s. She
Mm-hmm.
was the 90s. She is the 90s. But it's like, okay, well, what Mariah song could it have possibly been? And of course, it was Fantasy. Rightfully so.
Yes. Several reasons. It's a great song, groundbreaking in the moment,
Mhm.
but still alive today. Lotto just used it with Mariah
Ex
Carey.
Right, exactly. The longevity of it.
Right.
That's what it really is, and it really was sort of like that groundbreaking moment. She may not have been like the first pop star to collaborate with a hip hop artist, but it was the first one to really go mainstream. And not only go mainstream, but like stay relevant
Mm-hmm.
throughout the decades. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? So
Yes.
that, I think, that is a list that got there. I like when I scrolled through that whole 250 list, I was like, all right, these are actually pretty accurate
Mm-hmm.
in terms of 90s songs. Because girl, I was listening to everything in the 90s. I know all the 90s. And then Mariah also made a little appearance at, I believe, number 49
Mm-hmm.
for Always Be My Baby, because that is another classic.
Yes. Yes. And go ahead and check out the article, because the journalist who composed the list or did the Mariah blurbs, great stories about the songs, great like analysis of the songs. It's worth the
Yeah.
time to go check it out and read that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And very quickly, before we move on to another Billboard list that we have that was recently published,
Mm-hmm.
my girl Brandy over there, we got to give her a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
She made the list with Monica for The Boy Is Mine around like number 30 or something of the best songs, because that was a really hot song back in the day. But she
That
apparently got very ill and fell out or something, and she had to be rushed to the hospital, according to TMZ.
Yeah, what's the whole story? Because I saw it on the Kempire.
I don't really
She
know
had
what the
had a
whole
seizure
story.
or something, but I think I saw on Twitter she had released a statement saying dehydration, not eating enough,
Yeah, maybe
etc.
she's pushing the ice cream cart like Mariah,
On
no
the
sleep, no
edge.
food, because that'll
Yes,
do it to you.
that's what happened.
Like, so a lot of places were saying she had a seizure, but she made it sound like she was just essentially exhausted.
Yes.
But apparently she's doing fine, and we send her well wishes.
Mm-hmm.
And another quick little thing that we did not talk about, or we just very briefly mentioned it,
Mm-hmm.
was the video for the new version of The Roof with the Brandy.
I know we
Now,
never really got into
we
that.
never really got into it because there's new video.
Yes. So it is like
Yes.
some of it's taken from Masterclass, some snippets. But then there's whole new like shots in the Butterfly Lounge with the same lighting, so they got it to match.
Yes, she did a good job, and
Yes.
it's cute, it's perfect. I love those new little shots of Mariah, um, in the hoodie and stuff like that, but then it also was giving me nostalgia moments of, like, when Mariah would film her own music videos.
Oh, like
Like, in particular, Last Night
last
a
night
DJ
DJ saved
Saved
my
My
life.
Life.
Yes.
Which back in the day, in like 2002, when she uploaded that to like, this was before YouTube. This is
Yeah.
before I don't know what she recorded it on, but it is the most pixelated thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
I think on her flip phone she recorded it.
I mean, she must have, but there were multiple different setups.
Yes, it was
There are
good.
multiple different ensembles.
Mm-hmm.
She was like in the car. She had the vinyl records and everything.
It's a
Again,
classic
just
Mariah Carey video.
throwing around vinyls, paying
Yes.
no attention. And I love that video. I want to see if we could get that upgraded a little bit. But it reminded me of that. Like, I love when Mariah's just at home making a music video. I think
Yeah,
it's the greatest thing.
those are the fun ones.
Those are the fun ones.
And she was giving us a little like charm bracelet-esque kind of vibe with the hoodie.
Yes, very
The
much.
casual
Very
at home
much.
look.
Again, it was all the nostalgia. All of it. She's just like literally like sitting on the floor in the corner
Yeah.
of her house filming a music video. Now you know Brian was behind the camera.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure. But he did a good job. It blended very well, and I loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's super cute, and people are watching it. People are loving it. It's getting
Well,
good
it is good.
numbers.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Honey, it's fabulous.
Anyway, shout out to Brandy.
Yes, shout out. Get well soon.
Well, along the lines, because that was released for the Butterfly 25 celebrations. Billboard, I found this to be very interesting. Released a article called "Mariah Carey's Butterfly at 25, all the tracks ranked."
Okay, now I read this, and because they start from like 12 tracks.
Starting at 12.
Starting at 12. Immediately, no. I can't read this. Whoever wrote this does not know what they're talking about. I'm very upset.
What's upsetting you?
Number 12.
Oh, the actual list.
The actual list.
Okay.
Like, how dare you? How dare you? Like,
well, I think okay. Hang on. Well, what's upsetting? Wait, go ahead.
Well, should we say what number 12 is?
Well, first I want to say what's annoying me is that they didn't pick a Butterfly era photo. It's an Emotions era photo as the lead photo.
Okay, well, that's how we know that whoever made this list knows nothing.
Just want to preface this article with that.
Yes, don't tell me that you can't get a newer publicity photo. Like, don't even try it.
A Butterfly era photo.
Exactly. Like, come on.
Not even like nudes.
Girl, I got 100 of them on my phone. You want one? Like, come on. Get out of here. She just released all those brand new, never before seen promotional photos. So don't tell me you can't.
That's what they're there for promo.
Exactly. So,
Buddy,
just
John.
by looking at John, good old John over there, let's see what he's got to say in terms of ranking these songs.
All right, so there's a whole article, but you know the deal. Anyway, let's get straight to the list. Number 12, Whenever You Call.
Okay.
Are you
Absolutely not. I'm not okay with that.
Well, who should be number 12?
Well, number 12 should probably be the remake. Now, listen, I love all of the songs. Right? But number 12 should be The Beautiful Ones, because she didn't write it. It's a cover song. Or number 12 should be the Butterfly Reprise, because that's not an actual song. That's just a bop in the middle.
Oh, gosh, I didn't know.
You know what I mean?
I think I'm vibing with John.
Okay, well, you and John can go have coffee and kick rocks.
Because I like The Beautiful Ones more than Whenever You Call, and I like the Reprise more than Whenever You Call.
But the Reprise isn't even a song.
But it's a jam.
That is true, but it's not a song.
But it's more of a jam than Whenever You Call.
But it's not a song.
We're just doing jam vibes, not song vibes.
Okay, well, jam vibes, but let me tell you, there have been many a time when Whenever You Call has given me a tear to my eye. I love that song. But I'm a ballad girl, so you know what I mean. That song is amazing. I think her vocals on that song are amazing, which is why I don't like the version with Brian McKnight.
Because I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying.
No, I'm arguing
it's
with
in the right
him.
place. Yes, I think it's. I'm agreeing with John. Here's the game. Do we agree with John or disagree with John? That's
all right. Game. Okay, agree or disagree with John. Okay, you agree.
Ready?
I completely disagree. Okay.
11, number 11, Outside.
Absolutely not. How dare you? No. Rude. Disagree.
Okay, what should be your number? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing.
I mean,
the
you
top four.
already know the things that I think should be 11 and 12 are the cover song
Beautiful
and the song that
ones.
is not a song.
I'm agreeing with you. Maybe
Those
beautiful
should
ones could be 11.
okay, yeah. Like
Okay,
we can put that there.
so I disagree with John. You too?
Okay.
We both
Yeah.
disagree with John.
Full disagree.
Okay, moving on. Number 10. Close my eyes.
The rudity of it all. How dare he?
I agree. Yes, I agree with you. I don't agree with John. I think
Yeah, that
that's not.
one
It needs to be way higher up.
way higher up, way higher up. For me personally, that's my all-time favorite Mariah song. So I would probably have to put it up into the top 1 or 2,
Okay, that's
depending on the
pretty
day.
high.
You know
Yeah,
what I
let's get to
mean?
the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
But I agree with you.
Should be higher.
Should be higher. Disagree with John. Number 9, Baby Doll.
I think it should be higher.
But then, are we running out of options? Okay, yeah. Could be higher.
I mean, we are
I
sort of
agree.
running out of options, so, like, if it has to be at number 9, like, we can live with it,
Yeah.
but I think it should be, like, maybe 7 or something. I would rearrange this a little.
Same. Baby Doll is on the upgrade list. Standby
Yeah.
upgrade list.
It could go, like, up 1 spot or 2.
If a seat becomes available, she can take it. You know what I mean?
She's on the standby.
Yes.
She's on the standby.
So so we sort of agree with John?
You sort of agree. We'll let that one stand for now.
Okay.
For now, just because.
Number 8, 4th of July.
Absolutely not. Higher.
Oh, really?
Okay, I can see why he put it there so low, but when you really look at it in terms of song structure and lyrically, I think that song is so geniusly done that that's too low for that song to be. That has to be like number 5 or above. Because it's one of those visualization songs, and, like, a lot of people can't make those types of songs. So
Right.
he's too much of a general public person to realize the geniusness of 4th of July.
Mhm. Mhm.
And he clearly did not listen to the Butterfly 25 Anniversary Edition where it has all just the vocals. He did not listen to that.
Right. I think so too. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
So disagree with John.
Disagree, yeah.
Okay. Number 7 is the beautiful ones. So disagreeing with John because she has to go back to the back.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I love the
Still
beautiful
good.
ones,
Love,
still
love,
good,
love,
but
love.
she has to go back there.
She can't be sitting up here.
Yeah. No, that's way too high.
Yeah, number 7.
Way too high. I think Mariah would even agree that that's way too high.
Mhm. I think so. Okay, number 6, Butterfly. I think that's too low.
That's way too low.
Way too low. Should
Like
be all the way up there.
like, how does Butterfly be so low when the reprise or the reprise, I forget how it is
Or
up as
both.
higher? Like, that's just not it doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. I
The
agree.
math doesn't math.
Yeah, you're right. So disagreeing with John.
Disagree.
Number 5. Okay, this is interesting. Breakdown. Number 5.
The nerve.
I
The
don't
nerve.
know. I don't know. No,
I mean, it's getting tight. It gets real tight in the top 5.
this is where it's going to get rough.
This is where it gets real rough.
I don't know. I think she could stay there
Okay.
at 5.
I think she could go up 1. She's
Oh, 1.
a possible I mean, she's possible. But when we look at, like, what comes next, because look at what comes next.
Fly Away Butterfly Reprise.
How is
Yeah, that
that
should be
higher than Breakdown?
That should be 2 or 3 back.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
you're right. Yeah, Breakdown needs to be coming up 1.
Yeah, Breakdown definitely can go up 1
1.
spot to number 4.
You're right. Disagree with John.
Disagree.
Okay, so number 4, Fly Away Reprise. Love to death, but she has to go back.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Still love it. Always love it. It needed to be way on that album, but that could be way in the back. She's sitting in the back of the plane. She's boarding first.
You mean last?
No. No, you board first because you sit way in the back, right? I don't know, I don't fly enough.
No, first
Like
class gets to board first.
oh,
The
well, okay,
front.
well then
The
not
top
on the
5.
cheap airlines I fly. Okay, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Okay. Not all the way back. I would say like 3 from the back.
Last row. Complete last row.
Okay. Yeah, last row. Number 3, Honey. I
See,
think she
this is
could go.
where it gets real hard.
I think she can go back 1 where Flyaway was, number 4. Just back 1.
I think she might go up 1. I think because
Up
yeah,
1.
because because what are the other 2?
So Honey's number 3. Wait, are we agreeing with John on?
I'm disagreeing because I think it could
We're
be
both.
number 2.
See, we're both disagreeing because I want to send her back.
I wanna send her up 1.
Okay, so John disagree.
Just disagreeing.
Number 2, My All.
See, I want Honey in that spot. I love My All. But
I don't mind My
My
All
All
being
is
here.
not Honey.
I
My
think I'm
All is not
agreeing with
Honey.
John.
Alright, that's fine.
Number 1, I think is correct. The Roof Back in Time.
I can't argue with that.
Can't
There's no
argue.
arguing on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely agreed. Definitely.
Okay, Roof Back in Time. Wait, so who should be number 2?
I think Honey should be number 2.
Okay, you're number 2.
I think it should be Roof, Honey, Breakdown.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, Close My Eyes is in there as well. Let me not forget my favorite song. Let me
You
not
already
forget
kicked her
that.
out.
I already kicked that. Sorry, girl. I'm old. I forgot. Okay, it's The Roof, Close My Eyes, Honey, Breakdown, My All. And then the rest are just the rest.
Okay, I think I would do The Roof. Oh gosh. The Roof, Butterfly, Breakdown, My All. Honey.
Okay,
Reprise.
girl. Okay.
Oh no, but also I want Close My Eyes in the top as well. Close
It's
My
really
Eyes.
hard.
Oh, this
I
is
mean,
hard.
it is a very, very hard list to do, but I'm just saying, like, some of those are way too low. Like, Breakdown is way too low. Like, that's just not even and Outside,
Yes.
no, no. You're not gonna tell me the Butterfly Reprise is better than Outside or Close My Eyes. Like, get out of here.
Yes. I agree with you.
But anyways,
Just
I think all the listeners should send in their rankings and see where everything lies because it's really hard. It is really hard.
Do you know what? Curate the album the way you want it, like your top 10 or whatever in
Yeah,
your
12.
order. 12.
Yeah, because we disagreed on almost all of his
A lot.
rankings.
Yes.
So he's clearly in the wrong. So that's we know that.
So let's judge. We want to judge you.
we want the people who know the album to give us their response on what they think
Exactly.
how they would rank it because it does get very, very hard, especially in the top 5 section. Very hard.
So on Spotify, I actually made a playlist and I made my own Butterfly album the way I want it.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
No, I don't know how to do that with my machines.
Oh. Like I just took all the songs and like it's basically the Butterfly album in a playlist.
And you just rearrange them?
I kept it in order. Like I kept the sequencing the same, but I changed My All to Mi Todo, and then I changed The Roof to the Mobb Deep mix. And Breakdown to the Bone Thugs extended.
Okay, well that's all very valid. Those should, yeah, definitely.
Oh, and Honey to the Mace version.
Oh yes.
And Deluxe.
Yes. See, I love the So Deaf version of Honey. I really do.
The one with
It's
Brad
just and
Jermaine.
I love it. I do.
That's good too.
Suits so good. I love all the vocals on that one. Her vocals
It's good too.
Everything. But anyways, I think we've covered everything this week, but definitely get online, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Post your rankings of the Butterfly albums just so we can see where everybody lies,
We're still celebrating.
Yes. Oh, we're celebrating all year.
It's not over.
It's not over. I mean, Mariah's not moved on to Christmas yet.
Yes,
it's not time yet.
Exactly. This time in real time, the stuff's coming out in 25 years ago. The era has just begun.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. So go ahead and do that on all the platforms. You know where to find us at the Mariah Report.
Yes. We're on Instagram, TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Good old TikTok.
What else? Twitter is a fun place.
Yeah. Oh,
all
for sure.
Things. Yes.
All the things. Let us know what you guys think. But that will wrap it up, and we will be back next week with more reporting.
Yes, indeed. See you then.
Bye.
The Mariah Report is produced and edited by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Hosted by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Graphics created by Sean Marks. Theme music created by Ereezy Beatz. Thank you to the listeners who support the show on Patreon. If you'd like to show your support or for more information, visit the show notes in your podcast app.